I'm in San Francisco for REITwise 2011, NAREIT's Law, Accounting, and Finance Conference. Joining me is Ken Bett, attorney with Locke, Lord, Bissell, and Liddell. So Ken, you were part of a discussion here at REITwise on non-traded REITs. We've seen a lot and heard a lot about the public REITs and the success that they have had accessing equity and debt. What's the market like for the non-traded REITs?
Well, in 2008, 2009, with the very serious reductions in the values of real estate, the liquidity issues that the REITs felt, the non-traded space was seriously impacted. Went from about a $12 billion aggregate raise in 2007 to as low as $6 billion in 2009. 2010 moved upwards closer to maybe $9 billion, and we expect to be that way in 2011 as well. And the reasons for that really stem from the growing understanding and appreciation by sponsors and by various parties that are service providers to the REITs that transparency, liquidity, and an overall understanding of the investors' need for an ability to comprehend the financial statements of the REIT, all of those factors are moving toward making this sector a much more popular investment sector for investors across the board. Investors who want to be involved in real estate, investors who want to have their returns tied to the real estate, want to have any valuation increases tied to the real estate.
And I know another topic that came up during your discussion was the 2009 FINRA notice regarding non-listed REITs not being able to base per-share valuation on data that's more than 18 months old. What impact do you expect that to have on operations?
Well, I think what's really having a great impact on marketing. I think what you're seeing is that investors are now being able to understand what the real value of their shares are. I mean, typically, a non-listed REIT will offer shares at $10 a share, just a sort of arbitrary number that's just established at the outset of the offering. Now, with what FINRA is asking or reminding the broker-dealers that they need to seek from the companies data that's more current than the $10 rate, it has to be obviously 18 months at the end of the offering. What's happening now is that those rates are now being publicly disclosed. The share values as determined by the boards are being publicly disclosed. And once again, it leads to greater transparency and a greater understanding by the shareholders of the value of the REITs.
Ken, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more from REITwise 2011, be sure to visit REIT.com.